You know what I love more than Warframe, or just as much as Warframe? Hot takes. Today, we're going to be discussing my personal hot takes on Warframe so far. Now, granted, please bear in mind that these are opinion-based. If you have any questions, or if you want to give me your hot takes, please leave them down in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and get started with my Warframe hot takes. Now, I might sound a little stuffy. I'm okay, just a little sick, but I still want to get a little spicy today, if you know what I mean. So today, let's discuss some hot takes. My first hot take of Warframe is probably going to be my most controversial hot take in the game. I prefer controller over mouse and keyboard. Now you might be wondering, are you actually insane, Shinobi? I've been playing on controller my whole gaming life. I just recently tried mouse and keyboard for the first time within the last year. For Warframe, it's very difficult to do mouse and keyboard. Now, I have learned how to play the game on mouse and keyboard, so I could do it. It's just not the most comfortable for me. I just prefer playing on controller because it's a lot more comfortable to play on controller than mouse and keyboard. I do also like mouse and keyboard gaming. It's just for Warframe, there have been more than one occasions where my hand is cramped up, and that's no fun to play while you're doing a live stream or something like that. So when I'm streaming the game or just playing with friends, I like to play on controller to keep myself comfortable because I don't want to get irritated that my hand's cramping up 13 different ways. Of course, like I said, that's probably my most controversial hot take. So let's move on to my next one before, the comments start lighting me on fire. My next hot take, which might not be much of a hot take, but I think it could be, because I hear a lot of people complaining like, oh, this gun sucks, or this Warframe sucks if it's not built this certain way, yada yada yada. I think any weapon or Warframe can be OP and enjoyable in Warframe. I just think you have to invest into it. You have to invest a little bit more forma into it. But I do believe that every Warframe can be OP. I do believe every weapon in the game could be OP. Just put a little bit extra forma into it. That way you can get those nice spicy mods on there that make it just a little bit better. Some Warframes of weapons just take a little bit more love. But again, I've only been playing the game for about 4 months, so what do I know? My next hot take, you can build however you want. As long as you're enjoying the game, that's all that matters. If you want to put energy on Hildren, go right ahead. Nobody's stopping you. Granted, it's gonna be useless, but if that's how you want to play, I'm not stopping you. I'm not judging. If you want to put shields on Calero, go right ahead. Nobody's stopping you. Listen, enjoy the game how you want. Build how you want. That's how we learn how to build. We gotta make some mistakes. We gotta mess up a little bit. You gotta put shields on Calero. You gotta put energy on Hildren. You gotta put energy on Lavos, etc., etc., etc. You gotta make a few mistakes so that way you can craft your perfect build. My next one. Some base frames look better than the Prime counterparts. You heard that correctly. I think Rhino, Mag, Hildren, Wisp are just a few that look a lot better than their Prime counterparts. But, of course, that's just my opinion. I'm probably going to get flamed in the comments for that one. Primes typically do look a little bit better, but there are some base frames that do actually look better than the Prime counterpart. And my last big one is I believe every main story quest should be replayable in Warframe. There are a few like the Hex, the Deviri Paradox that are not replayable, and I wish they were because they are some of the best quests in this game. There are moments that you miss sometimes. You're going to miss a few moments here and there. So it's nice to replay these quests. And then, of course, my last hot take is Owie over Eleanor. No questions asked. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Let me know your hot takes in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.